Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big of the CoinsKid crew. So I did make this post in, I think it was July. Yeah, July the 30th last year. Once we bottomed down there for XRP, I did say that what I expect is this sort of pattern to play out. We've got this big sort of broadening descending wedge basically, and I expected XRP to rally towards September, October into that red line before coming back down and breaking back out. Okay, so we take a look. I did write it just there, looking at a possible setup on XRP. The white lines are key resistance points for XRP. Looking for strong resistance on the descending red trend line in time for XRP, possibly September, October. Wedge breakout target is where you form the wedge at $1.42. Hold the blue line. So, you know, this is this particular pattern I was looking at. It's called a broadening descending wedge, basically. And you have to see as well, the rules of this particular pattern is that you see increasing volume. Volume should trend upwards whilst trading within the structure. It is a bearish pattern, but in bull markets, they break to the upside more often than down. So what we've got is this sort of bearish pattern. We're coming back like this, and then obviously in this downtrend here we see increasing volume as well. Once we break, we run into the resistance. This is the point at which I was calling for September, October. Come back in a higher low, then break and fall back to the neckline. So let's take a look at the XRP price chart right now. Okay, so looking at XRP on the weekly then, following on from that tweet just there, we got the resistance just there. I think it ran about July, wasn't it? We start to come back in a higher low, and then boom, we busted a move to the red line. Look at that, October, September, where we got rejected and come back down to retest that low, holding it a high low, and right now we're busting a move and we're breaking this level of resistance. So this particular pattern that I was looking at way back there in July is actually sort of playing out right now, isn't it? You know, we've got the breakout and we're looking to continue. So one thing that we did get here to sort of validate this confluence of this pattern where we've got this big broadening descending wedge, we're coming to resistance, make it a high low and break, is the increase in volume, and that was one of the rules right there. So we have got that. If you take a look with what we've got inside of that pattern, as this has been coming down, we've got the increase in volume just there. So there's a bit of confluence that this is the actual pattern right now, and what we've done equally is broken out, and we've run into that point of resistance right now on the break. Look at that, we've got the break back test, run into that point of resistance, and then equally we've got that point of resistance and that point of resistance. So what I would imagine right now, you are running into key resistance for XRP. I would imagine, like I said to you, some kind of consolidation pattern, holding the EMAs, primarily the weekly 55 would be a very, very strong level of support to keep closing above as this creeps you up. It doesn't mean that you can't flash crash back down to grab some more liquidity, more support, and then start to come back up. It's all about the closes. I think I did talk about this particular scenario a few weeks ago. If we start to come up like this, run into this resistance here and start to consolidate like this above these EMAs, it's going to creep us up, some potential kind of little bullpen or whatever or a long period of time, and then pop again. So we have ran into the first point of contact of this big reversal pattern, a possible big massive C wave, broadening ascending descending wedge, basically getting a breakout, fallback support, see you later. So we're coming upstairs. First point of contact resistance, check. Second point of contact resistance would be amazing, around about 90 cents, and then the last point of resistance would be up there around about that $1.33 mark right there for XRP. So I'll try and find all the moves for you. Right now we have ran into resistance, like I said to you, the 1618 as well is always a good area to take some profit, isn't it? So we're going to try and ride the waves. Obviously going forward, what we want to see, if XRP does start to fall back, it needs to hold and close these weekly 55 EMA to remain bullish for me. Obviously if it does start to come back like now and starts to lose all this support and rolls, that's bearish. But at the minute we're breaking out, we have to just respect the data, we have to respect the charts. We're looking pretty tasty. We have ran into the first point of contact. That's your next target once this resistance is broken, and then that's your end target. And I think breaking that is just ultra bullish, isn't it? Because you're confirming this is really impulsive right now for XRP. So again, going forward, we'll keep an eye on this going forward, but that's your point of resistance where we run into, and that's your next point of resistance where I would expect a lot of resistance right there, and equally there. And these are just good swing opportunities on the way back up here for XRP. So right now, is there anything else that could indicate a pullback? Just there, we've got a massive sort of W double bottom pattern just there. If you take a look, big ascending triangle from here to here. So we've sort of compressed in here, we're broken out. So immediately I'd be looking to put some bids on that level just there if we do start to fall back. And again, this white line here, lose that. Closing below this white line here is support, would be bearish in my opinion. Okay, so we'll keep an eye going forward. At the minute you run into resistance, potential flash crash, grab some liquidity, don't lose that white line's bearish, and then start to come back up and break that resistance eventually. Okay, so you know, I wish everyone the utmost looks. I'll always try and find and identify resistance and swings and opportunities for you on the way back up, but right now we are breaking out of a massive broadening descending wedge, moving back up, hold support, run into the first point of contact, fallback support, second point of contact, fallback support, so on and so forth, you know, as we start to come upstairs here for XRP. I wish everyone the utmost luck. Take care. Hope you enjoyed that update. Remember, stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you for support. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.